Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and although we just escaped the Bastille that imprisoned us, we may have stumbled onto something far more worse without even knowing it, here in Little Nightmares. So let's go ahead and get started with what many would agree to be the worst aspect of this game, and that would be the aspect at which you are viewing the camera that you cannot change. You want to be really careful in going up these stairs in particular, and a couple of other scenarios where you will undoubtedly run right off the edge if you're not careful, because of the perspective, it just makes it kind of tricky. So just go slowly with the light, and then you'll be able to just go in a straight line and hopefully not fall to your death, because boy, that is not fun. But before we head up there, let's go ahead into this room and see what we can possibly glean from here. Nice little checkered floors and a little gnome running off. Cute. First things first, let's go jump on this table. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and Pixel is skirting across the floor in the hallway. And it's a little nerve-wracking because I put Ori away so that he wouldn't be a distraction, but now it's Pixel being the maverick. So we have a strange bit of substance here on the floor. I have no idea what it is, but it looks as though it's leading to this tile, which will open the door. Pixel's coming over here now. She's just acting so sassy. So clearly we need to put something on it so that we can enter this very secret doorway. No idea what its purpose was or why they thought it was a good idea to put it there, but it looks like the gnome went this way, so I want to go give him a hug, if at all possible. Into this little closet. Interesting. Mr. Gnome Friend, where are you? Are you not over here? Hey. Okay. Yep, there's Pixel. You'll probably be able to hear her. I'm not here for this right now because it's 3 in the morning and I've already got to be quiet anyways. So, that's fine. Just got to get him out of there and bonk our heads into the wall there. And now we can continue forward. It's literally the only reason why we came here, is to potentially fall to our deaths. So just line up your shadow and then go in a straight line. It's a little bit easier to do if you have a controller with notches in it, but as long as you keep going, you'll be okay. Don't overcorrect, and good. We made it. Just slightly. She seems to get caught on things very often, but anyways, that was a very, very harrowing experience, so please, allow me to hug you. Can't quite see it, but still, a lovely sentiment nonetheless. Alright, so I think that might have been our 4th gnome, and in this chapter, which I think is probably one of the longest in the game, we have, I think, a total of 6 to have by the end of it. And, oh, this one gives me so much anxiety, so if we go through a little bit slowly, I apologize. Still kind of waking up, despite the fact that I woke up maybe 2 hours ago? I don't know. I'm sorry if my voice sounds weird, then my apologies. And hey, more friends! All I want is just a little bit of love and companionship, and this is a very unfortunate washroom. Lots of things to do here. Or I guess, you know, an unreliable amount of things. I don't think there's anything over here. Some water maybe, but oh, that's just to tell us there's a key. That's something we definitely want, as well as a little bath. This faucet is running? There's water somewhere, but I don't see water coming out of that. So that's okay. That might just be fire. Alright, so let's go move this giant suitcase, just in case you had any idea on the scale of things that we're looking for. And we're gonna go pull this little toilet paper holder. It's in a very unfortunate position, all things considered. And I think I can probably make that from here. Let's see. Nice. So that will lead down to a... Oh, this isn't a bathroom at all. Eerie. So this is actually a trapdoor. Wonder how long it took them to make that. We're just gonna have that open for just a second to make a quick escape. Or will we need to make an escape? We'll see about that. Nothing down over here. And now that I think about it, this is probably one of the most well-lit rooms in the entire game. Alright, so let's go climb up here. This is already very sketchy looking. Nothing exciting there. So let's go and climb up the cupboards. Don't know what Pixel is doing, but as we continue on up here, let's get to the very top. Now, be careful. like I said, there is fall damage, and if you try to jump to the key from here, you will die. Don't die. Instead, we want to go right here, grab the toilet paper. This is also a very unfortunate place to have set it all. So here, I will go help the next person, and also, it's the dreaded geisha statue dolls. I will just go ahead. I don't want to take you with me. Let's see if this works. There we go. Got it. So that should be number 3, I take it. Can't pick up a plunger. That's unfortunate. So now we can just drop down over here, where there appears to be bottles and a way I can't fall, and a face, or the lack thereof, of a very certain man who might be giving us some trouble in the near future. I will take this key and hopefully not glitch it into the bed. That happens sometimes. There we go. Grabbed it. Okay. Now, to use keys, it's pretty self-explanatory, but you just go up to a lock and she'll automatically put it in. Same thing with levers and miscellaneous other things. Although your movement is pretty limited with it. You can't jump or climb over things, so keep that in mind as we struggle with putting this over something that is, well, it's shoulder height. And is there anything else in here? And that's why I wanted to open the door slightly, but yeah, nothing. Alright, let's move forward. I feel like this is a game I should be whispering in. Oh, there we go. Special tutorials, I guess, are in. Because I was taking way too long with it. Oh no. Okay. We've got ourselves a new friend. This is Monkey. And he makes noise, but you can also use him to throw himself at things. Nothing else. So I'll take you. And fortunately, 6 has fantastic aim when it comes to these sorts of things, so LeBron James. Nice. What did we do? What did we do? The first time I played this, you're gonna notice this trend in a lot of levels. There was I had no idea what to do in this room when I got here, because, well, it's an elevator, and I was thinking, well, what am I supposed to do to continue forward? Because I thought we had to go to a specific area and press a button, and for whatever reason I thought it would be on this side. But the thing of the matter is it's actually right up there, and it doesn't light up like the other one did. So I tried throwing Monkey at it, and it just didn't work. But now it's just fine. It was just, I think at the time, the game was just broken. Ugh, so creepy. But that's fine. We'll make it through. And we'll be fine. Again, don't really remember this stage all that well, so, which is not good. You're gonna see some death. Just gonna tell you right now. We can't climb up this, can we? Oh, we can. Where does this? Oh, it doesn't take us anywhere. Okay. There's another scenario where we're gonna have to turn around and jump up a thing, and uh-oh. Oh no. I remember this. We're sick. Not again. Alright, well, looks like we're gonna need to find food, and quick. Otherwise, well, we're gonna be rat food. Be prepared for this trend as well, obviously. Alright, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, well, let's go crawl under it. And light up this lamp while we're at it. There we go. Alright, let's keep on going. Because not much further ahead, we're gonna have to make a choice. Oh, she's reeling. I'm so sorry. We're gonna find food for you soon, okay? I know the pangs. They're never good. The child crying. Ugh. Now that we're here, we have a choice between food or freedom. And we can't really do much in here anyway, so let's get the food. Well, that's great. I'd like to get out of here, please. The good thing about this very mysterious, long-armed man is at least he rotates his food. So, that's good. Always ensuring freshness for the customer. Now, let's get out of here with brute strength. And also make the most noise possible. Whew. Now, there's nothing really to fear in this room, although if you're not careful, you might actually miss it. There's a little crack here on the wall. And this will take us to another lantern. So I'll go and light them up, and also get a bit of a throwback to 10 minutes ago. That's actually very realistic thinking. As I already mentioned before, you can beat this game easily in under an hour, and so I just kind of want to take it in and just enjoy everything that it has to offer, because as brief as this journey is, and the DLC we're eventually going to partake in, I'd still at least like to show off as much of it as possible. It's kind of a thing I do sometimes, but we'll see about that. So I'm going to go and pull this all the way over here. Again, making a ton of noise. I will be able to grab this, whatever this is. There we go. Alright, so we're going to have to be quick here, because while this does open the door, we're going to have to Tarzan our way through it. And also be very careful, because that man we just saw, well, we're going to be dealing with him for the rest of the chapter. And he's a man that I'd like to cordially introduce as, well, the janitor, as we're going to see why in a few minutes. Although, this is where we go up. Thought so. Alright. So, fortunately, they do give us another lamp here, but it's in kind of an odd spot. So we'll go and light it up. And there's a bloody guillotine next to it. Guillotine? And then a bath. But then, oof. Man, the sound in this game is so good. It's like, to a certain degree, I don't want to talk through it. But then it would just be a boring long play and nobody would watch it. Not that anyone would be more inclined to watch now, but ladies and gentlemen, our new best friend for the rest of the chapter. The janitor. He's blind and will attack if he hears you. Now, something that the game kind of hints at is that when we're on the paper towels, or otherwise not the hardwood floor that's very creaky, we don't make noise. We'll make less noise if we're crouching, but it doesn't stop us from being loud as hell. Those arms. What are you doing? Uh-oh. Oh. Now, a good way to traverse this man without getting caught, because if you do, it's to instant death, is to brute force it and just speed run your way through. That's what we're going to do. Although your chances of getting hurt are a little bit higher, so let's go as the controller pulsates and run. Okay. Not exactly the way that the game wants you to do it, but I'll take it nonetheless. Whatever you do, do not let his hands grab you. Alright. I think we're fine. His pixel is running again. Can you not? God, that's giving me heart palpitations. Alright. So we've got a lever here and a place to put it. So... Uh-oh. Did he hear? Did he hear that? But not me break out of my own cage. Very slightly see him over there. Getting back to work. Pixel, I would appreciate it if you weren't so hyped up about this game. Okay. I think he's still trying to find me. That's fine. Let's go and put this in and be very careful. All you need is a rotation and a half with the world's longest rotating lever. Were you laughing that I got away? It's not very nice. Yeah, Pixel's now watching the TV. She is very interested and excited to see what's going on. That didn't look promising. Whew. Okay, luckily we do have ourselves one of these here. And you'll notice the slight overabundance of shoes appearing everywhere. And suitcases. For those of you who remember, well, this game's marketing team did a really good job of showcasing that aspect. And now she's pushing probably some bags. Oh, hi friend. I see you just hanging out there. Let me go follow you, please. This should be gnome number 5, I believe. This is a weird room. Can I please have a hug? I think I'm gonna be emotionally scarred for the rest of my life. Thank you. Aw. Now we can move on. You could either backtrack and go around that way, or you could take the cool kids route and just drop down here. Ouch. Yeah, because this will just go to the same place, but let's move on. And as we drop down over here, oh god. This gives me so much dread. We need to get to that other suitcase, but we need to make sure we don't drown. So remember, X is to sprint for whatever reason. A is to jump, right trigger is to pull yourself up. So let's do it. This must be the smelliest room in the existence of all mankind. Hi, Mr. Janitor. Hi, I don't appreciate it. They're just hanging out over here. Where are all these shoes coming from? Alright, let's do this. Gotta jump up over here. Ugh. Please don't hurt me. Alright. And then one last voyage all the way over here. I'm just gonna go over here, please, and thank you. I have yet to get caught there, but I dread what would happen if you even tried, so avoid it at most, if not all costs. And now, where the hell are we? This is where we got abducted. Oh, this is where we got abducted. I remember eating raw meat here. That was not fun. So let's make a mad dash for it, because if we don't, we're dead. Dude, I don't like this. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to eat your rat trap.